Meanwhile, at about 1 p.m., the local government election scheduled for November 2nd, 2024 in Abia State was yet to commence in most parts of the state. In parts of Umuahia, Aba and environs, materials are yet to arrive polling units with officials. There is also voter apathy as polling units visited were with unknown voters. However, a visit to Umuahia North local government headquarters showed officials carrying the material. The Commissioner of Police, Danladi Isa, is also assured of violence-free exercise.
Okay. The exercise is ongoing. We are visiting and monitoring. For now, there's no cause for alarm. The area is calm, and we are still monitoring. We're on ground. We have asked them to monitor and be impartial and make sure that everything, the election is fair, free and credible. That's why we are out. That's the only obligation we have, and that mandate must be accomplished. Thank you.
I came here to confirm. Yeah, we are ready to vote.
Have you been there?
Have you been to your unit? Yes, I just heard the material is not yet there, so let me go there and confirm. Thank you.
I'm discouraged because I thought that by now everything would have been set. But unfortunately, I came out. I didn't even see voters. I came to vote. They feel that their vote cannot count.
The officers have not come yet now. The officer will be waiting for them. Even few hours ago when the Commissioner of Police, they all came here, they were asking us why haven't we done. We said that we are still waiting for the officials.
Who caused the trouble? Because by this time we will be fit to go back and cook and rest. Even though I would have, there's something to, make another talk. Why not if not? I want to vote now, that's why I come.
And you're ready to stay here till the time when they go
Even 10 o'clock in the night, I will be here. Today be today.
And for more on this, we're joined by our correspondent, Chinwe Ugele. Chinwe, just bring us up to speed now. What's happening there in, regarding election materials and also officers for the local government elections there?
The local government elections in Abia State is holding in parts of the state, although it began behind schedule because it was meant to start around 8 a.m. We were told by the Abia State Independent Electoral Commission, but then the elections didn't start until past noon in some places and past 1 in some places. I'm currently in a community in Umuahia local government area of Abia State, and the elections began here past 1 p.m. and that's when voters started coming out. But in the town, in the city of Umuahia, voters, there's noticeable voter apathy. Because you go to polling units, you don't see anybody. In places where you see people, you could just see, a handful of persons in those polling units. So yes, the place you're looking at now is polling unit for the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives. That's in front of the customary court in his community there. Yet there were no persons there to vote as of the time we visited that location. So, but where I am, the people here have come. In fact, this is one of the places where you have this number, and it is so because one of their sons is contesting for the chairmanship election in their local government area.
Well, what are people there saying? I know you mentioned you just have a handful of people there coming out to cast their vote, but then what are they saying so far about the process of this election?
Well, the first complaint is that the election started quite late. The materials arrived late. Even the officials themselves complained initially at the local government headquarters where they went to carry their materials. We also, I learned from a colleague that in Umuahia local government area this morning, one house member, the House of Assembly member for Umuahia was, abused or, attacked attacked by some security personnel because of some disagreement. So the first complaints, the first misunderstanding came from the officials who were wondering and asking how the materials were being moved. And then when you go to the polling units, although there were few people there, you'll see people complaining about the late arrival of the materials. But then there are also not so much unlike the place where I am right now, where the people are hopeful that their son will win the election. In most places, people just want to exercise their franchise and, you know, do their own part, not that they are really expecting much to happen with the election.
Okay, just help us describe the demography of those you have seen so far come out to cast their vote. Would you say they are the youth? Are you seeing the elderly people? Just describe that to us.
Well, it's a mixture of both. You would see the old people, like this is a rural community. So naturally, you'd see the elderly who are here. Most of them are sitting down, you know, waiting for their turn for them to cast their votes. We also see lots of young people here who want to ensure that the process is not scuttled, that everything is moving as, planned and arranged. So it's a mixture of both the young and the old in the polling unit. So it's not as if the young people are out of it or old people are out of it. It's a mixture of both wherever you see the election taking place. But then the problem would be that in the cities, there's voter apathy.
I was wondering if security has anything to do with the voter apathy there. How would you describe security officers' presence there?
It's nice. They are actually not disturbing. In this place where I am, I haven't even seen any security, personnel around, and the people are orderly, So, but in the cities where you have them in large numbers, they are also not interfering with what is going on. So far, as much as I can say, apart from the incident that happened at the local government headquarters in Umuahia, generally it's been okay. So I have someone here with me who I'd also like to, throw more light to what's happening in this polling unit. What's your name, please?
My name is Igwe.
Okay, so tell me, you came to vote. Have you voted yet?
I've voted.
So what's happening here? Do you think there's disturbances from the security personnel here?
We don't have any security personnel, and we are not being stopped. Everything is going as planned. Everything is just going normal.
Okay, so so far, what would you say about the turnout of voters in your community?
It is massive, I must say. Despite the fact that they came late, but they turn up very, very massive, I must confess.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So that's how it is here in this very community. So elsewhere, we've not had lots of complaints about skirmishes because I've been in contact with some of my colleagues who are in other parts of the state as well.
All right. Thank you so much for that update. Chinwe Ugele, our correspondent there in Abia State, giving us updates regarding local government elections. Many thanks indeed, Chinwe.
Thank you very much.